according to Dr. Lieberman, which has an awesome book on, it's called Social. He says that our social pain or our socially emotional pain registers in the same place in your brain as physical pain. And the same location, it wires in a tiny bit different, but it's registered in the same place. And his research showed if you give people like Advil or Tylenol for heartache, that it works the same way it does if you broke your arm, broke your leg. Physical pain and emotional pain register in the same place.
Wait, I'm confused. If you give people like pain medication that was intended for what?
Like Tylenol. So
and you're saying that will help with heartache?
In his research, in his book, that's what he talks about.
What do you qualify as heartache?
So like you're brokenhearted, like you're emotionally sad.
So you're saying if I'm heartbroken, which is not really your heart, it's like your brain has an emotional response to a certain series of events, right? You're sad, you suffered a loss, right?
Yeah.
You're saying painkillers that are intended for physical pain can also apply relief for emotional pain?
That's what his book said.
That's kind of dangerous because a lot of people are going to be taking all kinds of drugs to resolve their mental pain. Like, we don't want that. That's no bueno. You know what I mean? So I'm trying to understand, like, is that a good thing? Is that a bad thing? Like, how do we, is that what makes drugs addictive?
Partly so. And you know, it wasn't my research, it's his research in his book, but it's very well documented. And what they were finding is they were looking where pain registers in the brain. How does pain work? Endorphins block pain. Does it block emotional pain? Does it only block physical pain? How does that play a part? And the way they studied that was understanding your social desire to belong to a group. And even higher level animals have that desire, like lions in a pride, elephants do it.
Yeah.
You want to belong to the group. And when you get kicked out, you're shunned, you get kicked out of the pride or whatever, you go off on your own. It actually hurts. And it feels like pain. We just don't have a place to point to it.
Okay. So when someone's having a heartache and they feel pain in their heart, it's actually in the same mental zone of pain.
Yes.
Now, does that pain that you're suffering mentally through an emotional response, is that affecting the pain that you might feel physically?
According to his book, yes.
That's wild. That means if you're sad, be happy now so you can stop feeling physical pain, because that's crazy to me.
That's why sadness hurts. It really hurts. And when people say, oh, get over it, or, you know, whatever, and you're like, well, if I knew how, I would. Like it, but it hurts. We don't say that to somebody with a broken leg, like, get over it. Get back out there on the basketball.
So what it sounds like is you're probably advocating, and I want to speak for you, but like for emotional health to also prolong your physical health.
I think that when people are emotionally hurting, it's even more important to be physically active, to keep your physical body going, because it is directly related to those same sets of chemicals. So when I'm hurting and I'm sad, let's say when I got my divorce and I was just brokenhearted, I felt genuine pain. All I wanted to do was sit in the bed and cry like I did when I'm sick. I just want to lay there. But because it wasn't a physical, my leg wasn't broken or my arm wasn't hurt, I forced myself. After a week or two of crying, I was like, Staci, you got to get up, girl. You got to get up.
Yeah.
You've left your whole life in somebody else's hands. And I got up and started making myself move my body. Because when you move your body, you move your chemicals. And when you move your chemicals are directly related to pain.
So are you saying that if someone is heartbroken, they've gone through a loss of any sort, right? And they have some type of sadness, if they start exercising their body, they can quickly help repair their emotional pain?
Yes.
Ooh, I like that.
Yeah.
Like that.
And I mean, it's directly linked. Move your body, you
That's
move
the
your
gem
mind.
right there. I like that. That's a beautiful thing. I want people to take to have that as a big takeaway. Like, taking care of your physical health will have a better impact on your emotional state of mind. And so, okay, let's say someone's like extremely obese, right? If they're obese, or obese people, if you take away the potential shame that they might feel if they're not confident with their bodies, if you take that away, are you saying that having like an obese like physical self making you more prone to like having emotional pain?
Well, it depends on if it hurts your feeling. If you're good with it, then, but if you're sad about it and you're self-loathing and you're miserable and you can't get up and you're bedridden or whatever, then yes, it absolutely is affecting your chemicals. It's always about the chemicals. There are people like on TikTok or, Instagram or whatever that are bigger, but they're dancing and they're moving. They're laughing and doing all the things. Laughter creates chemicals. Movement creates chemicals. Wow. So when you move your body, you move your mind.